What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Quis. It's your boy Zay. We back at it again with another episode of Black and Boomin. What's going on, man? How you been?
Chilling, bro. Chilling.
Nigga, it's been a minute since we did a pod, bro.
Yeah, bro. Dealing with real life.
Real life got busy and shit.
Yeah, kind of set us back. We back on.
We back on though, bro. So it ain't nothing we can't get back to. So
we got back-to-back episodes we recording. So
facts. We are about to give y'all a couple
mix.
episodes back in the mix. So don't even trip. We got y'all, man. This episode, man, we just want to come at you with some NBA shit. I feel like this is we work for ESPN now. This is Stephen Zay Smith. I'm gonna keep my name, man. I'm just Keith Wojnarowski, and we want to touch on some of the things that's been happening in the past couple months, as far as like the draft, like free agency, summer league, and all that other shit, man. How did your team do in the draft?
Shoot, bro. I'm really more of a player person than a team person.
That's fair.
Like, of course, I always want the home team to win, so I'm always rooting for the Suns. But
a lot of niggas from
you feel me?
A lot of niggas from the city don't like the Suns though.
I don't know
I
why.
feel you.
They like the Lakers.
I think it's like the Lakers.
I would say the Lakers probably the number one. I would say more people I know like the Lakers than the Suns.
The Lakers. You got the Warriors fans.
The
now.
Warriors
the
ones.
Warrior
Yeah,
that
the
be
Warriors
blowing
ones
my
actually
mind. Like
is
you niggas just came.
Yeah. How you don't want the home team to win?
I think niggas just think. I think it's more popular for people to go against like the hometown teams than to root for them. But when they was up and whatever, like in the finals and shit, of course people rooting for them and shit. But
y'all didn't grow up watching free TV with Amari Stoudemire and
crazy.
Sean Marion.
them niggas
Was
is wild,
it
bro.
45? Was it 45?
I think was it UPN 45?
Yeah,
I didn't have cable.
45.
I didn't have
Exactly.
cable, nigga.
Yeah,
I had to watch that shit.
Yeah.
Bro, so this nigga Victor Wembanyama, that nigga from France,
Yeah.
nigga like 8'12". This nigga can handle the ball like a guard. You got Scoot Henderson. That nigga, I think he played in the G League last year.
Yeah.
He played for G League Ignite. That boy looking crazy. What when you watch some of them niggas, like who is somebody you think is finna just go off? Like who, as far as like rookie of the year, do you think it's gonna be between Scoot Henderson, Victor Wembanyama, whatever his name is, or even the nigga from last year, Chet Holmgren?
Mm-hmm.
Who you think might be rookie of the year this year?
So the good thing with Victor is he already shown that he knows how to handle pressure, and he did that slapping Britney Spears. Like that's some pressure, boy. Like you slapped a singer, she just be spinning in circles all day. Spin her another circle.
That was random though, because why is Britney Spears just?
How she even know?
How she know, bro? How did she get that close to him?
Right? How did she find him?
And then she said she touched his shoulder. How did you touch that man's shoulder? I don't know how that happened. He handled that.
I don't even know if he's heard a song by her before. But on a serious note, bro, I don't have a lot of. I'm not a big supporter on Victor. The reason being is, let's say he's at the 5. He's not strong enough to just post you down. And if you put him out the wing and have him dribbling and stuff, that the best fix for that is don't put no big on him. Go put a big small forward. Paul George is 6'8". Yeah, it's gonna be some height difference, but Paul George is quick enough to stop that slow long dribble.
He got to get some meat on his bones too, because anybody can probably knock him off right now. Like he can dribble all that shit, and that's cool. But when you get a body on him, just a body in general, like I watched like his highlights and whatever, just like from France or whatever, and even some in like the summer league, and he was like hella unbalanced. But he was still making plays. He just wasn't shooting that well. Like it was like the first game he wasn't shooting well. The second game he went off. But like, imagine him going against like Joel Embiid.
See,
that nigga might get a 40 ball dropped on him, like a quick 40.
I mean, his benefit is his wingspan. His wingspan is crazy.
Yeah, that's facts.
Cause like with the weight it's gonna come. Like I'm pretty sure Kevin Durant, if I tried to just push him my hardest, I'm pretty sure like he probably might eat the push. Like he probably not flailing over.
He do got that KD, like, well, I mean, he ain't that
KD
bad.
Build,
He got that KD
like,
build, but he's just way taller and shit. I wonder. I don't think they're gonna play him at the 5 though. I hope they don't play him at the 5. He gonna maybe the 4.
I'm not doing nothing less than the 4. I don't want him.
He can't play he can't play the 3 for sure. Like I think he'll play the 4 because it's like some of them power forwards are like undersized or like they not that heavy or whatever. You know, it's like a more athletic game. They stretching out to the 3-point line. All of them.
If he wants to be successful, he needs to stay at the 5 so he can take advantage of slow 5s and kind of because 5's not getting the ball, so he's not gonna be having to play that kind of defense. It's more help defense he'll be having to play.
Fact, it's only like a couple of centers in the league. I think that's gonna really fuck him up. Like Joel Embiid, Jokic. He gonna tear everybody up.
I don't know more than 4 centers. Like DeAndre Ayton. That's 3.
Okay.
You feel me? Like I don't even understand why Dwight Howard is not in the league. I don't get it.
That nigga over in China dropping 60 a game. But he out there being weird though. He's shooting threes, all type of shit.
That's what I'm saying.
He bring the ball up like he a
60
point.
and 60 in Taiwan.
He might be back in the league this year. I don't know.
It's political.
So yeah, Vic got to get some weight on him, but he should be straight. We'll see.
Let me ask you this: what's your best case scenario and worst case scenario player comparison for Victor?
Well, he like a unicorn to me. Like it's
So like a Porzingis is that like
I think his floor. I think his worst case can be like Porzingis.
Worst case. Okay, that's a high.
That's
ceiling.
good. That's what I'm
a
saying.
nice
He can be
ceiling,
like he can be Porzingis. Like that's worst case scenario. But like his ceiling, like what I don't.
There ain't been nothing like that.
There ain't been nothing like that. But I don't think he's gonna be like I'm not gonna say he's gonna be like an all time great. I don't know, but I think he can at minimum be like a all-star.
I see him. The only person I can kind of compare him to is a Paul Gasol type as a best case. And the only reason I'm saying that is because Paul could kind of put it on the ground. Paul could shoot it a little bit. And I believe Paul was a footer too. I think that's the difference. The only thing is Victor move a little better sideways, which make people be like, could he play the 3?
Fam. I don't think he's gonna ever play the 3. I'll be real.
Nah.
He just I don't know, he can move. Especially on defense, I think that's where he gonna like from day one. He gonna step in and change the defense like overall. Like he can be all over the floor or whatever. I just think he gotta get bigger, keep working on his shot, everything. Like, but he can handle he can do all that shit. He don't seem like he's selfish. Have you seen Scoot Henderson play?
I haven't seen no games. I just seen like his highlights and stuff. I like his frame though.
Yeah, he bro. I think
bro got body. He got body, bro. Like, he got body, bro.
Yeah. He has a nice frame.
I looked at his body, bro. Pause.
No, it's cool. Yeah, okay, yeah. So he has a nice... he has a nice...
Bro, it's a good...
I get what you mean. Yeah, he has a nice frame, right? Yeah. Physically. Yeah, okay.
Basketball, man, or football, whatever. He played for athlete.
Okay.
Body, man.
Okay, yeah, sure. And I'm just saying. Okay, so he... As Zay said, he has a nice body. I say he has a nice frame for the game of basketball. He in Portland finna take Dame's spot. Dame say, I don't want to play with him. I want to go to Miami. I think he wild. But I think that's going to be my pick for Rookie of the Year. I think he finna go off. But they're not going to win a lot of games.
The reason I think he'll get it is just because one, he's not a big, so when you're a big, somebody has to feed you the ball.
That's true.
Scoot playing the guard, he'll get more touches than Victor.
Facts from day one.
2 is Dame is leaving, so I think Dame will leave, and I think they're gonna have to find somebody to step in and take those shots.
He got it. I feel like it's him. He got to be him. It's gonna be him. They got Shaden Sharp on the roster. They got
Simons.
He a dog.
Yeah.
They got them, so but I think of course that's gonna be Scoot Henderson's team. I think that's why he's gonna be Rookie of the Year, mainly because his usage. Like he gonna get to from day one step in and do whatever he want. He gonna have the green light, ball in his hands, most possessions, if Dame not there.
That usage is everything, bro.
Literally.
Just like, I seen somebody that was like, why do we compare Marcus Smart to Dwayne Wade when he was in college? And I'm like, he did play like that, but the Celtics didn't need him to do that. So, like, he became how he became, but...
That's crazy because he's like an undersized guard, but he was like too big to be a point guard, but he was like too small to be a...
But his game was like
yeah, but then the nigga was playing all three positions. He was playing on the wing in college. The nigga was like playing point, shooting guard, and sometimes he was playing small forward.
He's nice, bro.
Nigga got to the league and, I mean, shit, he had to change his game. He had, based on who he was playing.
He almost became like a 3-and-D type of player. Where he's more relied on to just not be creating offense, just knock it and pop it.
Does positions matter in the league now?
Hell yeah.
How so?
Because people will be like, I think LeBron is a point guard.
A lot of people say that.
To me, that's wild. To me, your position is not about what you're doing on offense. Your position is who are you guarding. So don't say I'm a point guard, but I'm guarding the other team's small forward. Bro, you a small forward bringing the ball up. Draymond Green... bringing the ball up is not a point guard. He's a power forward bringing the ball up.
But is he a point forward? Is that what they would call it?
You know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with point forward.
But he knows he's a power forward. Like, that nigga know he not no point guard.
It's who you're guarding, bro. If you're guarding a center on the other team, but you're bringing the ball up, you're not a point guard. Just because you're a center, that's why you're guarding a center.
Yeah.
You're a shooting guard. That's why you're guarding a shooting guard.
Bron is a small forward.
Bron is a small forward.
He played power forward too now, but he's...
There's nights when he'll play the power forward, but generally speaking, if they can, he's going to be at the 3. You'll put AD at the 4, find the 5.
Why don't AD like playing the 5, though? I don't like that shit.
I feel him, bro.
Too big? No, I don't. Well, tell me, nigga, you used to play center. So tell me why he don't like playing the 5. Or why he might not like playing the 5.
Because a lot of times the center's not getting touches, so they're just trying to get position to rebound. So the whole time they're just banging you.
Yeah.
Pause.
Okay.
And Anthony Davis not a big dude, so like him getting like banged around all game takes a toll. Like, it's tiring.
But he's strong, bro. He big as shit, bro. He
injury prone too, bro.
He is injury prone.
So like a dude smashing against you, trying to keep you off the boards, trying his life to avoid you from having 15 rebounds, like, bro.
He getting out of his sleep though. AD, like,
well, I'll play with dudes that's smaller than me that just don't want me to get the rebounds, and they're putting everything they can into boxing me out every play. And bro, it gets tiring. Like, all right, dude. I don't even want to hustle no more. Like, you done took it out. Like, you done took my legs out.
Nigga, but we got centers in the league that don't want to. Bro, I don't know if you've seen this. Did you see DeAndre Ayton in the playoffs? I wouldn't even say highlights. It's like a clip. They're fighting for the boards. He's outside behind the rim, watching them battle for the rebound. Where it's a rebound, he could have stepped in and clipped. Like, he could have snatched it. He's just sitting there.
And
he waited till the other team or like whoever got the ball, and then he stepped in and tried to, like, he half-assed it,
bro.
And DeAndre Ayton's a center. Well, I think he could play the 4 too. Like,
he could shoot well enough and he's mobile enough to play the 4, depending on who the other team's 4
now,
is.
Is that nigga popping threes and shit? No, but he can be a heavy
he can
4.
Pop the free throw jumper.
Yeah, and that's good. That's all he need. But he's playing center, and I feel like he low key kind of the same as AD. I feel like he don't want to play center.
I feel like with DeAndre Ayton,
yeah,
he's losing his passion, bro. And it's happened to me before. What's going on, bro, is he's been as big as he's been for a long time. So imagine you in the 8th grade. You the best player on the team. You a freshman in high school, best player on the team.
Yep.
Sophomore, junior. His senior year, he was tied best player on the team, him and Marvin Bagley.
Facts.
Then you go to college, the best player on your team. Now you in the NBA, bro. Is CP, Book, I think, well, we'll say KD for now, but KD, then you, so you go from all your life being the number 1 option to one day you just the 4th option. Bro, that's a lot to just stomach. And yeah, you should be able to, but I'm just giving you another perspective. Like, bro,
that's true.
That's a tough, like, ass.
But then, do you think he deserved to be like, okay, so he's our big man, so I feel like he deserves touches. Yes. In Monty Williams' system, that nigga did not cater to his big, so it wasn't gonna work like that. It was just like, crashing boards, let CP dime you up. Even before CP got there, he was kind of just like, his energy was on and off and whatever. But when CP got there, he had that, like his first season with CP, nigga was going crazy. He embraced on defense and everything like that. But then like after that, after the finals loss, I think shit just went left. I know him and Monty started beefing and shit. But I think he's with a coach now that's going to cater to him as far as like, hey, defensively, I need you to lock in. I think like with all the bigs, like Frank Vogel when he was in Indiana, and he had fucking Roy Hibbert, had that boy as an all-star. After Frank Vogel wasn't there no more, we didn't hear nothing about Roy Hibbert.
Bro, if you want the best defense you can get from your big, you're going to have to give him some touches, bro.
No, I believe that too.
A few, and not just oop touches. I'm talking like let him
work in the post.
Ups. Yeah,
and I think that was part of the issue last year. Like his motor was going up and down. You could tell he wasn't interested.
Based on
him and the coaches beefing whatever. He wouldn't get as many touches as he would like, and I thought that was crazy because we had the perfect point guard to serve him.
Chris Paul.
Yeah, it was easy.
Yeah, Chris Paul alpha though, so like if you're not doing it exactly how Chris Paul is telling you, it's gonna be friction.
That's my look, and this is the thing about CP3. When we got him, everybody's hit me. They knew I was hyped. My favorite player ever on my favorite team.
Chris Paul?
Yes, Chris Paul. I get that look all the time. Chris Paul, I see him play at Wake Forest. It just fell in love with his game. So from Wake Forest to New Orleans to the Clippers.
Wow.
To the Rockets to Thunder, Phoenix. That's been my guy. I defend this man day in, day out. Last 2 years, like this year, he had a drop off. Like he just wasn't looking as good and whatever.
He's been consistent for a long time,
right?
Bro.
As far as like scoring wise, he had a drastic fall off. Bro, get DA in the game. Like nigga, you've been in the game 17, 18 years, bro. Just take that step back. Try to convince Coach Monty. I'm sure he'll let you do your thing. Get that nigga DA more touches. He'd be more happy. If you get more touches on the offensive end, it's gonna make you want to go hard all game.
Even if I'm not getting a touch to score, if I'm just getting it to see who's open, just getting it, making me feel like I'm a part of the offense. Bro.
Facts.
Basketball is funny because, what will happen is somebody will sit on the bench and kind of not be really enthusiastic. Yo. So they win the championship, and you like, bro, why you ain't happy? Like, you won the championship,
nigga, I didn't
bro.
do shit.
I ain't a part of it, bro. And you as a part of you on a team, but if you're a real competitor, bro, sometimes I don't feed your hunger, bro. Like, man,
because you want to feel like you earned that shit.
I want to feel like I earned it. Like I was out there setting screens, finishing. Like, yes, bro. So I understand it. It's unrealistic. Just.
Do you think he gonna have a better year this year? I think he will.
DeAndre Ayton?
Yeah, I think he's gonna go off. I hope he go off. If not, trade this man.
If not this year, trade him.
I feel like he gonna go. I feel like if he ends up going somewhere else ever, I feel like he gonna go off. Like we're gonna see after 2018.
The only thing is that we're trying to figure out KD. So you ain't gonna be able to figure out KD, and I don't think we figured out KD last year. I really don't.
It was 10 games. We had 10 games in the playoffs.
You feel me, bro? Like
we get a full season, full off season. KD not hurt now.
I'm not worried about DeAndre Ayton this exact second. Like
I am. I want him locked in. Like I'm worried about him from the stance of being locked. Like
I want him locked in.
Okay, it's like this. We got Bradley Beal now, who gonna take way more shots than CP ever.
See, did. I didn't even think about that.
I was gonna ask you about that because I know we didn't get to trades or anything like that or the off season, but like. Matter of fact, since we on that topic, what do you think about the Bradley? Like, what do you think was the best trade of the summer?
So the Bradley Beal one, I didn't like at all. The reason I don't like it is because him and Devin Booker score from the same spot.
It's the same.
It's the same player essentially. So which one is at the 1? Which one is at the 2? Okay.
I said Book would be at point. I think Book would be at point. I think he's more of a playmaker. I know Bradley Beal's.
So you put Book at the 1, bro. Book scores in the half court. Book don't score downhill like LeBron or Giannis where he just go and Euro and finish. Book scoring a half court setting. So if I'm bringing the ball up, I'm setting other people up. That's going to take away from Book scoring.
Right. I agree. But then you got two 25-point a night scorers. Do you think? Well, I ain't gonna say sacrifice.
Bill and
yeah, Bradley, Bill, and KD, and then you can still feed DeAndre. That's an opportunity to get him more touches. And then in the playoffs, Book was going insane, but he was playing point a lot in the playoffs. Do I recommend he do it the entire game? Probably not. Probably him, Bradley, Bill, and KD. KD, I don't know if he like bringing the ball up. I know he can, but him and Bradley, Bill can probably switch off just to they can see how it works. I don't know how that shit gonna work. I feel like I have a feeling they're gonna put the ball in Book's hands and have him start off the game is the point, and then probably just let KD and Bradley Bill rotate.
So you think KD playing the 3 or the 4?
Depends on how big of a lineup they're running. That depends. Are they gonna get like another point guard to put in the lineup? Because then you'll be running kind of like a small ball lineup. You put a DA at the 5, KD at the 4. What, Book playing the 3?
Maybe Bill.
And Bradley Bill 6'3". At the 3 on the wing.
But think about the other threes, because think about Golden State. That's an elite team. Who's going to be their 3? Klay Thompson, or is Chris Paul going to come off the bench?
I think he's going to come off the bench, bro. I'm going to keep it a buck.
Okay.
I just think they haven't told him.
Okay, so who's their 3 then? Andrew
Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins.
He was 6'7".
6'8". But that nigga can jump out the gym. But that's a legit small forward. Like that's a
true
small forward, and then they put Clay at shooting guard, Steph at point. I think CP coming off the bench. That's just my opinion. And it won't be as crazy. It might be crazy to him, but it's like, bro, you've been in the league 19 years. That's cool. Like if you coming off the bench, you gonna play a major role.
Come off the bench.
It sound crazy, but
see, I don't want him to come off the bench because in playoffs, I think if he's used to coming off the bench, but then that might make their bench just more. Because they did lose Jordan Poole, who was their main bench scorer.
Right, and that nigga didn't know. Like they had so many turnovers in the playoffs. Chris Paul eliminates that. He gonna put the ball in the right spot, but he plays slow as hell.
You know what? I'm okay with him coming off the bench or even starting some games
with them.
Yeah, because I know there's nights where.
So it's like a matchup situation.
Yeah, some teams play real small. I don't know, bro.
I think he's gonna come. My prediction is he's gonna come off the bench. He don't like it. They're gonna try to put him in at point, move Steph off the ball to shooting guard, which is perfect because he run off screens all game. So that'll.
Yeah.
Clay gonna be at the 3. Depending on how healthy he can play the 3, but
and move Wiggins to the second
bench.
unit.
Move him to the bench. I don't know.
See, it's too much math that goes into this.
It's too much math. Yeah, like how is Andrew Wiggins gonna feel about that? That nigga was an All-Star like 2 years ago. Granted, I don't think he deserved it, but
was there any other major trades?
Porzingis to the Celtics. I thought that was a great. No, I thought that was.
Who was he traded for? Was it Al Horford?
He was traded for. No, he wasn't traded for Al Horford. He was traded for. What the fuck was he traded for? I think. I forgot who he was traded for.
Porzingis on the Celtics. I'm okay with it because Al Horford was the big man that would just catch and shoot. So you trading out with Porzingis.
He's kind of getting up in age now.
He's a younger version and he's longer on defense.
Is he gonna come off the bench or is he gonna start at center though?
Porzingis?
No. Al Horford.
It depends. Well, with Porzingis, I prefer Porzingis start, bro.
I prefer Al Horford to start too though. Next to
Nah, they got Robert Williams, the dude with the
Time Lord. That nigga nice.
I say put him at the 4, Porzingis at the 5, Tatum at the 3, Jalen at the 2, and then.
I think Jaylen Brown will get traded. I'm curious to be.
Me
I think
too.
he's traded.
I don't know why. I just feel like they don't trust.
He got exposed in the playoffs. Did you see that last game after Jason Tatum got hurt?
Yeah.
Jimmy and them niggas cooked him.
I don't know what Jimmy Butler's deal is, bro. Do you see him like a superstar or like an all-star? What do you see him as, Jimmy Butler?
Jimmy elevates his game in the playoffs. He floats to the regular season. He plays insane in the playoffs, but would I call him a superstar? No, because he's not a closer. He can't close. I don't think he can close. Like, especially like in the... It wasn't nothing they were going to do with Denver. But it was it was like throughout the series, he was just shooting bad. But then they said he was hurt. He said he wasn't. He said his ankle was fine. I'll take him at his word. I think they need a closer, which is why I think they're trying to get Dame to Miami. Dame's a closer.
I feel like
and then they need another shooter too, huh?
I feel like Murray's a closer too. I think he's up next. I think that's the NBA's next
Jamal
best
Murray?
guard. Yeah. I think that's the next best guard in the NBA.
That nigga's a closer.
Hold on, you said they need a shooter. They do have Harrow, but he was injured. I don't know.
Right, they made the finals without him.
Yeah, so with them.
Nah, with him, would you give him up for Dame? Easy, but they don't. But I think Portland doesn't want Tyler Hero for some reason. I think he's nice, but then they got Scoot Henderson and all them other.
Bro, if I give Dame Lillard, no, I need more than Tyler Hero back, bro.
Yeah, they offering like 4 first rounders, Tyler Hero, somebody else. They're trying different scenarios.
Mm-mm.
But Dame's saying, hey, I only want to go to Miami. He's making it hard.
He making it hard, bro.
That is though, because if you got one team.
No, I'm not just going nowhere, bro. I stuck it out with y'all for all these years. I'm not just going to Orlando or Detroit.
No, okay. What if he goes to Miami and it don't work?
That's fine. That's off my back. But I don't want you deciding what don't work for me. I want me to decide it don't work. You feel me? Like I said.
So
Miami.
you only called off on one team. I think there's a couple of teams he could probably go to, and they like, oh, okay, let's do this.
Give me another one.
Boston, but he don't want to go to Boston. I don't know why.
Probably the fans. And
that
probably,
racist shit. I always hear something about racist about like Boston fans.
I'm trying to think because I don't know what else will stop him. I mean,
I remember Kyrie was out there. He didn't want to resign, but then they said it was like rumors like his dad didn't want him to resign due to like how they is in Boston. But
where could Dame go?
I say trade him for Jaylen Brown. Imagine you on the opposing team. You see Jason Tatum on the wing. You see Dame coming up. You see Porzingis in the middle. And then you still got your solid ass bench.
I don't want nothing. I don't want Porzingis into no game plan. Like, that's just an accessory. Like, campaign is like a great part of what Phoenix Suns do. But like when me and you were discussing the Suns, we're looking at Book, KD, DA, and Bill. Like,
but if Cam was like that, they would have kept him. That's why he's in San Antonio now. With Wembanyama.
Who?
Campaign.
We got rid of Campaign?
Yes.
See, I'm asleep.
That was a trade that went under the radar. They traded that nigga for like 2nd round picks.
I have no idea why. He was great off the bench.
You know, because we got Jordan Goodwin. Jordan Goodwin from the Wizards. Mark my words. He finna go off the bench this year. For the
Jordan Goodwin?
Jordan Goodwin.
Where he come from?
Wizards. He a point. He nice, bro. He gonna be one of them pieces. Am I saying 6 man of the year? No. But he gonna he finna wake niggas up.
Who you think gonna win MVP?
So I know they putting new rules into effect as far as like you gotta play so many games to do this.
I'm cool with that.
That's great.
Did they say a number yet?
65 games, I think.
That's more than reasonable.
That's more than reasonable. I think it's like 60 or 65 games. I feel like last year they gave MVP to Embiid, like one of those, hey, shut the fuck up and take this trophy because you crying about it MVPs. I thought Jokic was going to win it again. And it made sense why. You see what this nigga did in the playoffs. Monster. I feel like this year is kind of opening up to like, you're gonna have the usual suspects. You're going to have Jokic. You're going to have, Jokic. You're going to have, I don't think Embiid going to win again. Luka. Luka with Kyrie for a full season.
I think Luka might probably take it this year.
I was thinking, what about Jason Tatum?
I was gonna say Luka or Tatum are in the perfect prime. They got the perfect roster around them to make an MVP run.
Right. I think if I had to pick one, I would probably say Jason Tatum. I feel like he's set up. It's year 2 with a new coach. Well, he ain't a new coach now. Like that year 2 in their system, they should play a little better. He was a rookie coach last year. I think they kind of fumbled at times in the playoffs. But regular season wise, it's a regular season war. I think Jason Tatum will go off, and they should be be straight.
Bro, how you feel about Ben Simmons? Are you done with him, or do you have faith?
I got faith. I think it's a mental thing.
Me too.
I think
bro.
he can't play, and then he keeps having these back issues. I think, but he look. I mean, it looks like he's healthy or whatever, or not healthy. I mean, he's working out and all that shit. But I think it's a mental thing. Like,
I know it's a mental thing.
Would you take him on your team? Like, or let's say you a GM, would you?
In a heartbeat, bro.
But how would you would you take him and be like, hey, can we build? Like, do we build around you, or are you a piece?
I would, bro. But the thing is I would just. Unfortunately, you'd have to reassure him, like, bro, nothing feels better. I don't care how secure you are with yourself. Nothing feels better than being reassured. Like,
right.
Somebody just telling you, like, yo, I got your back. Like, Philly didn't have his back. They in the media going in on him, like.
Facts.
I feel like Brooklyn tried to, but they wasn't really all in on it. He just need a team that's all in.
Did Brooklyn try to rush him back? Did they not believe that he was really hurt?
I don't know.
It seemed like it was, and then he started playing, and it was like, okay, like it was just confusing. Do you bring him in? Okay, I think it's better to be like, hey, we're gonna bring you in. We're gonna build a team around you. I think it might give him some type of confidence.
He needs to go to like Detroit. Remember, I said somebody, I don't remember who. Dame. I said Dame don't need to go to Detroit or Orlando.
Right.
That's just gonna be no man's land for him. Now, somebody like Ben Simmons. He'll thrive in Detroit or Orlando.
Like a whack-ass team, they're building confidence because they know they need them.
And then he'll be like, hey, now bring some pieces in with him. But, like...
I think it's best to get him around a bunch of shooters. He's a big-ass point guard. He likes to handle. He likes to defend everything. But he just avoids shooting. I think if he's around a bunch of shooters, he can drive, kick out, all that shit like he was used to doing in Philly.
So I don't like that Philly made him a point because I don't think he was a point. I think he was like a power forward that should have been. He should have had like a Draymond Green role where I'll play point occasionally, but him playing point so much, I think it took away from his scoring. Like
he felt like he didn't have to work on that shit.
Yeah, like because I'm a playmaker, but I think if they would have put him in like more of a scoring position, but as a four, a lot of times you are going to play down low, and our best player is Embiid.
Too.
We don't need you down low, so it was kind of tough, bro. To be honest,
spacing and shit.
Yeah, I think the spacing gonna be fucking Phoenix, bro. You got KD.
KD's never going to be the issue. KD can fit in any offense. He can fit in any team system. I think it's Book.
That's Book's team, so Book don't. So really, Bill is the one I would want to see make the most adjustments.
That's not how I say sacrifice. I say adjustments.
Because you talking about putting Book at the one, bro. That's a heavy adjustment.
I know.
Bringing the ball up, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, he was in the playoffs. But then, like, Bradley Beal... Bradley Beal grew up next to John Wall all them years.
So you saying, like, he's used to making adjustments?
Yeah. I think
I'll accept that, bro.
It's not like he can't dribble. It ain't like he like Klay Thompson. Like, that nigga just can't dribble. Like, he just...
But playing the point is like, it's deeper than dribbling.
You gotta direct traffic, what you seeing. Like,
like Chris Paul, he gonna make you an all-star. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With Chris Paul, like, I don't know, your point guard low-key is everything.
Can you see that out of Bradley Beal more than Devin Booker?
You asking who would be a better point guard, Bradley Beal or Devin Booker?
Can you see Bradley Beal as a point guard more than you can see Devin Booker helping that point? I guess I'll just say it like that.
Dog, I can't even answer that. I don't know who would be a better point. I don't see neither one of them with the point guard qualifications at any type of capacity.
So you see them just splitting the time? Who starts at point?
No, I'd rather see one of them at the 3 and we get a point guard. I'd rather see them at the 2-3, KD at the 4, DA at the 5.
That's what I'm like.
That's a lot of that, bro. You can't double no more. You can't double KD. You can't double Book. You can't double Bill.
And then you still got to worry about DeAndre Ayton.
So your point guard could be me. I can go run point, bro. You'll be fine. You got Bradley Beal and Book and KD.
Our bench is, it's not terrible now. Like, we got Eric Gordon.
Bobo. I need a Bobo jersey. I want a Bobo Suns jersey.
Bobo think he a guard though. His IQ is low.
Don't do that, because you was hype. You was just bigging up Victor for the same thing.
But his IQ way better. He has IQ, bro. Bobo, no IQ.
What makes you say that?
Low IQ.
He
think he a guard. No, I think he really think he a guard.
When you don't get a lot of minutes and you get the ball in the backcourt, bro, I'm not passing it back to nobody. Orlando
gave him a real chance though.
Not a real chance. They gave him a better chance than Denver. Not no real chance.
But he was getting ticked, bro. He was getting like
16?
No, he getting like 20-something minutes a game.
Like 20-something.
Maybe
like
20. No, probably like.
Don't say nothing. Don't say he was getting more than 21 minutes.
He was probably getting like at least half the game. 20. Or let's say 24. I think he was getting at least 24 minutes a game.
Is a lot, bro.
That's a lot.
I don't think he was getting 24 minutes.
That's a lot. And they had hella people that they had to put in the game too. They got Wendell Carter. They got hella.
They got a lot of.
So if you getting clocked Wendell Carter, that nigga's a dog. And you getting minutes with him, you gotta make the best of the minutes, bro. You can't. Nah, bro.
See, bro. Oh wow, you right.
What do you get?
You right. So last year he averaged 21.5 minutes a game. But he averaged 9 points and 5.8 rebounds. That ain't bad, bro.
Is it good?
It's solid.
It's better than what he was doing.
Keep in mind, when he was in Denver, he only played 14 games the year before. First year in Orlando, he played 70 games. So, bro, that's really his first year, really.
Okay, that makes sense. And I think he might be better than Phoenix, so I hope he lock in. That's my main. I hope he focus.
I don't think he'll get no PT.
He should. Who behind him? He gonna be DeAndre's backup. He can play the 4 because he's athletic. He could be another big on the floor. He could play the 4, or he could play the 5. DA can move to the 4. KD at the 3. They can have a big ass lineup. They can have big or small.
Don't put Bobo at the 5. Don't do that.
Well, what? Put him at the 4?
He needs to come off the bench.
No, I'm saying like just different lineup configurations. I'm saying like he can play the 4 and the 5, but he
can't play the 5, bro.
Yeah.
Embiid, Joker, sometimes Giannis, like those dudes is too big for bro. But those are the best of the best. Let me think of a regular.
Feel me? You named the top 3 players
you gonna
in the
pick
league.
The MVP caliber player, bro?
Nigga,
Give me somebody regular.
Yeah, they're not gonna play them every night. That's like 6 matchups. Well, Embiid and Giannis in the West, so they play them like 2 or 3 times. Jokic, you can play them 4 times a year, but Jokic's gonna get you to work no matter what. There's nothing you can do. He's just gonna do it.
Bro, he is one of my favorite players. Like just his playing style. I do want to know what's your top 5 favorite players? Not top 5 best players all the time. I don't want that list. Just like your personal favorite.
Favorites of all time?
Yeah, like I like watching these dudes play.
They gotta be in the league now.
Nah, bro.
Oh, all time?
Yeah, all time. Just your favorite.
Chris Paul, 1. Surgeon.
Serge Ibaka?
Surgeon. Like, he's a surgeon.
Oh, I was like, what?
Fuck no.
What?
I'll never fuck with Serge Ibaka.
Bro, I was offended.
No, I'll never fuck with Serge Ibaka, ever. I'll never talk up on that man. Okay. He used to date Carrie Hilson, so I'll never.
What song did she make?
She's just fine. Let's not worry about the songs.
Okay.
This is the bad song.
What's that for, man?
Shout out to Carrie. I love you. Chris Paul's 1. Bro, I had to give her a quick shout out, but I couldn't disrespect her and not name a song. DeMarcus Cousins. Bro, that nigga used to be wilding.
I love bigs that can move.
Right, yeah, he was like one of them. So, you, the second. So, DeMarcus Cousins, Chris Paul, DeMarcus Cousins. Favorite players, like, just like to watch or just like, just in general.
Watch. You just like it from a distance. I like it so far. Where you
nigga, Baron Davis.
Yeah, bro.
B Diddy, bro. That
body.
nigga was big, bro. Bamming on niggas. He 6'2", 6'3", playing point, banging out on niggas like he was one of them big body point guards who can get anywhere on the floor.
LA's finest.
Yeah, literally LA's finest. Since I'm in Cali, I'm gonna say one more out of there. Gilbert Arenas.
But everybody remembers that run.
Assassin, bro.
Like, that was very memorable, that short. It was like 2.5, 3 years where he was just, it was
killing everybody. Bro. Like, first he was averaging like, just like the low 20s, and then he just started exploding for a few years.
Yeah.
30 ball.
And it was weird, bro.
He could hoop, like, he had it all. Like, that nigga, like, the way he broke down defenders. I think
he's one of the first point guards that brought that three out. Him and Steve Nash was some of the first threes to really stretch you out bring you out to the wing.
Anybody that can drop a 50 ball on Kobe, you gotta respect him. It's just you got to. So I said Chris Paul, Marcus Cousins, Baron Davis, Gilbert Arenas. I have to say one more. If I had to say one more, Shaq.
Beautiful.
Shaq.
Yes,
Shaq was
bro.
like, I don't even have to explain. This nigga was the biggest shit, the strongest player in the league.
But he could play, though.
He could play. Like, he bodying everybody.
Cheat code.
Unguardable.
The only way you could play any type of defense on him is if you use the Rockets and you use Yao Ming. That's the only chance you had.
Even then, he still gave Yao at least a cool little 20 to 25. He ain't never go too crazy on him, but
imagine that, though. Imagine Yao Ming and T-Mac versus Kobe and Shaq, and they all prime, no injuries. That might be tough. That would be tough.
I'll still take Kobe and Shaq.
For sure. But I wouldn't be surprised.
T-Mac and Kobe almost cancel each other out. Almost.
Yeah.
T-Mac, that was like the only guard getting with Kobe. Yao Ming and Shaq, prime, Shaq fucking him up. Shaq is destroying him. Not destroying. I'm gonna disrespect. I ain't gonna disrespect.
Heavy.
He gonna fuck him up though. Like at their prime, no injuries. Yao Ming was wilding too. Yao Ming was wilding, but Shaq was. You can't argue with 38 and 15, bro. He averaged that in the finals. I forgot who he did that on. I think he did that on
76ers.
Yeah, and they had the Dikembe Mutombo. He was a defensive player of the year that year.
Fair enough. A lot of times when the bigs get defensive player of the year, it don't come from guarding bigs though. Just to be real, it comes from help defense.
Yep.
And
like they hold down one side of a.
Yeah. You drive this way, you're not gonna score. Like
they wasn't getting it like Dwight Howard was.
Dwight Howard was yes. Dwight Howard was
literally
chesting up with you, stopping you,
stopping
wings.
Yeah.
Like
he was on you.
Dwight Howard was gangster.
Just like Ben Wallace. Now these niggas they be getting like.
Yo, Ben Wallace chests you up too. He bang. Go ahead, try to bang.
If you had to pick somebody to win Defensive Player of the Year next season, who would be your prediction? Because I said Jason Tatum for MVP. You said Luka?
Yeah, I think Luka.
What about Defensive Player of the Year?
I can't tell you who I think gonna win it. I can't tell you I don't think it's gonna be a big. I don't think there's a big that even qualifies to even. I don't think Embiid is putting that much effort in anymore on a nightly basis.
That nigga was on a mission though. He was at first trying to get it.
Mm-hmm. But them be missions. Like I seen Draymond Green talking about what it took to have that 70+ win season.
Yeah.
He said, bro, like that's a mission, bro. Like he said, I wouldn't even put my body through that again.
That's fair.
What you think?
I think it'll be a big. To be fair, I think it's gonna be like
Turner. Ooh.
Fuck. No.
I really can't think outside. I don't know why I cannot think outside of Joker and Embiid for a big. DA.
He ain't gonna. Anthony Davis could be a good one. That just it depends if he plays. Like he just doesn't play.
Brook Lopez,
or it might be crazy. This might sound crazy. Giannis. I don't think they're gonna give it to Rudy Gobert again. He's playing with Cat. I think he's just not going to be in that position to play defense like he needed to in Utah. I'm going to say Giannis. Because he wins it off. Like, he's not guarding the team's best player. That nigga be doing help defense, all that. Like, he plays within, like, their system or whatever. So I think it helps him, but he gets his shit done. I'll say Giannis.
And I'm okay with those help defense killers because, bro, you don't know how much fun it is playing with somebody where you could just let your dude do whatever you want, get past you. You got somebody right behind you that's going to clean it up for you. Like, it makes playing basketball so much easier. I can play defense so much more aggressive when I know, like,
when you know you got somebody on the back end that, like, if all worse.
If I know I got to get this stop, otherwise he's going to score, I'm playing a little safer. But when I know I got something in the back, I'm on you, bro. Like, it's a difference. That
makes sense. Bro, and I'm thinking about this shit right now as I'm talking about this shit with you. When you bet, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm a betting man. I'm on the apps. I'm betting. When it came to the games last year, as far as like betting on like NBA games and players and stuff, have you ever betted on that one person? Like, so it's people that you know can get it done, and they failed you so many times that it changed your view on how you look at them as a player?
Yeah, Jimmy Butler. Bro, I always seen him as just an average player. And I think in the playoffs he turned it up a little bit.
Yeah.
But I never seen him as just as that dude or an all-star. So he started kind of hooping. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe I was wrong. Maybe he is that dude. I start putting money on him. And then that's when I'm like, bro, I should have stayed with my first mind. Like, bro's not that. He's not like that. He's not Himothy. He's not wearing Timberlands. He's not a Him Duncan. He's not a Bobby Him. Like, bro, I'm not feeling him. I'm not.
Nigga, I done lost so many bets off of, it'd be like the smallest shit. Like, it'd be like, Cole Anthony, 10 points. That nigga's like a lightning rod off the bench, and this nigga would like fail me so many times, bro. I'd get so upset. Or it'd be like AD 20 points.
What's the most you ever won?
On FanDuel?
Bro, I got homies that they be winning rent money, bro. 1,000, 1,500, bro. The most I won, I think I did like a $15 bet and won 300, like something like that.
Oh no, okay, I'll say it was in the thousands.
What, it was NBA?
Yeah, it was NBA. It was off like something like easy too. It was like a 10 leg. Yeah, super easy. It was like easy as fuck. No, where it's just like when it comes to betting, like I be super weary of players. Like Chris Paul fucked me so many times last year. Like I'll put like 10 assists on bro.
You don't want to put one in there?
Huh?
You don't want to put one in there?
What you mean?
Just a small one? Just a quick pause? Just on Chris Paul fucking you so many times? You don't want to just.
Oh,
you don't want to just throw. You don't want to throw just a quick one in there.
Bro. Super Paul. He's not.
Just a quick one, bro.
Chris has never Chris has never done that in any way. No, for you.
No. You don't feel me, bro. I'm not talking about nothing.
I do feel you.
No, there's nothing to feel.
I feel you. Pause. Super pause.
There's nothing to feel.
Chris Paul has failed me so many times on the basketball court. I'll put that nigga in for like 10 assists. Nigga get like 8 or 9.
He can get 9. He'll get whatever you put in.
He's a 10 type of guy.
He's a 12 type of guy, but he's gonna give you 6.
That's how I was like, bro. That's how I knew. That's how I finally realized. Like, and I woke up like, yeah, this nigga's really regressing. He's not doing what.
I mean, he's 50, bro.
I don't care.
Wow.
I don't care. LeBron has been in the league 20 years, and this nigga.
I don't care.
I don't give a fuck. No, like you've been in the league. Yeah, the fuck. Like you know how to pass. You would book. The fuck, nigga. You him. You got KD and Book. That's 4 assists each. That's 8. You get a couple of random buckets of DA. Feed him. That's 12. I don't. No, I'm not making excuses for Chris Paul no more. I don't like that. I don't hate him now as a player that he's not on my team. I still love him. But I don't defend him as much.
Player of all time.
Yeah, if niggas talk about him, I just sit back. I'm like, all right. I have nothing to argue with that. You know who else I bet on that I think I'm going to stop betting on? Drew Holiday. Love him as a player.
How would you bet on Drew Holiday?
That nigga nice.
He is, but his role is not stamped every night.
It'd be like
it changes.
It'd be like 6 assists, or it'd be like 20 points or something.
Bro, some nights his job is to feed Giannis, Chris Middleton, and whoever else is next.
I hear you.
Some nights his job is to be that dude, and then Giannis behind him and Chris Middleton. Like, his role is so up and down. I would never bet on that dude. That's like betting on Tobias Harris.
Nigga, that's
Tobias
another
Harris
one. But Philly fucked him up. They put that nigga like in like a spot-up shooter role. That's not his game. And I hated that they did that for him. Like, he's fucked me betting-wise on so many plays. Like, he's like...
so many times.
Bro, I stopped betting on him. But then, like, the times I wanted to bet on him, this nigga will show up.
You know what? I would like him in Phoenix.
I would love him in Phoenix. But that nigga make like 40... Nah, I think he make like 35.
If we could somehow get him, put DA at the 5, Tobias at the 4, I'll let whatever else goes on.
That's a big-ass lineup.
I would love Tobias, actually, bro.
You'll put Tobias... You said at the 4?
Yeah.
Nah, put him at the 3. Put KD at the 4.
I don't want to put KD's body through all that slamming, bro. I'm telling you, bro, it wears your legs down when you guarding a big and having the ball. Imagine KD guarding somebody like Aaron Gordon. Like, keeping him off the boards, that alone is going to tire KD out.
Aaron Gordon kind of locked KD up this year in playoffs, man.
You feel me? I'd rather have KD on Michael Porter Jr. Like,
oh, yeah, he going to cook him.
I'd rather him go there.
Yeah, okay, I get what you mean.
You feel me? Or even, like, I'd rather have KD guarding Paul George than Kawhi Leonard. Like, Kawhi Leonard's going to take his legs out, just all that posting up, all that crashing, all that...
Can I say something about Paul George?
What's up?
I've said this many times. There's nobody at Paul George's height with better handles, ever. I think this nigga has the best handles in the history of the NBA, 6'8" and up. Nobody. I don't care who it is.
Including Magic Johnson.
Yes. Easy.
Because Paul George got a sideways handle and he could turn it to
Slinky,
a jumper.
bro. Like, yeah, he's
nasty,
bro. I don't think anybody has a better handle than Paul George, 6'8", or however tall he is. I think he's like 6'8", 6'9". 6'8" and above.
I can agree with that, actually.
That nigga got a handle like crazy.
Actually, yeah, bro. At his height, ain't nobody had a handle like that.
Nobody.
He's actually official, bro. When he was in Indiana, he was really, really scary. Just the thing with him that's messing him up is since he left Orlando, he went to Oklahoma and he was number 2 to Westbrook.
But then he almost won MVP being next to Westbrook. That's crazy. As a number 2.
That's crazy.
As a number 2.
Now he in L.A. Number 2.
Number 2.
I don't think he's a number 2 player. I think he's a number 1 type player. So that's what's hurting him. The players need to come to him, not him going to the players.
You think he can lead? Do you think he can lead a team to a championship as a number 1?
Yeah, 100%. I just think the team around him needs to make sense. If Jason Tatum could do it, why is Paul George can't do it? That's the same player. That's the exact same player, actually.
Jason Tatum ain't got no handle like PG.
But he got a little handle.
Yeah,
and PG got more biggity bounce.
That's I didn't. No, that's true.
More bounce, bro.
No, that's true.
Like Paul George is like a grown man, Jason Tatum, bro.
Bro, but they always hurt now. Them niggas, like, I think since he's been in like LA, I think he's missed like an average of like 30 games a year. That's crazy.
82 games at 48 minutes is insane.
He's not playing 48 minutes, so I think we playing like 35.
That's what bro, 30. Let's say you playing 28 minutes a game for 82 games. That's a lot.
That's a lot, bro. But they do load management so much, bro. Something got to give. LeBron out there playing every game, but not every game. He's been taking little nicks.
All right,
I'm just saying.
It's a few people you could not compare to. One is LeBron.
Why?
Because that's a rare case. That's a rare syndrome.
A one-of-one?
That's a one-of-one, bro. You ain't seen too many players 6'9" that could even handle like him.
Yeah.
The ones that you have seen are I would say Magic Johnson, Paul George, I think Scottie Pippen, and I think Scottie Pippen's like 6'7"-ish.
Yeah.
So like it ain't been that many players that came across with a hand. Lamar Odom maybe, and even then he's a 4.
My favorite crackhead player of all time.
Lamar Odom's in my personal top 5. Yeah, bro, I love LO.
LO was a magician.
That's
a point forward. That was a big point forward.
I sold him a few before
a few
the
what?
Suns games.
A few what?
A few.
A few what?
Whatever you want to fit in, bro. I'm not finna.
You sold him a few what?
A few, bro.
I don't.
I'm a few, bro. Before a few Suns games.
You served him.
All right, bro. You want me to show you the text?
No,
I'll show you the text.
No, I don't need to see the text, man. Shout out to Lamar Odom, man. Whatever you out here doing, bro.
No,
I guess shout out to Zay too. I'm
playing. But Lamar Odom for real is he is in my top 5 along with Shaq, Tyreek Evans. The only reason Tyreek Evans is in my top 5
monster, bro.
is because I was a Gilbert Arenas fan.
Yeah.
And I seen Tyreek. He was just too tall for Gilbert, and I never seen like a player just bully Gilbert. And he just was.
So he was big as shit too. He's like a big guard.
Bro.
He's like
he was just too big for
guard.
Gilbert, and he had I like the sideways handle when you ying.
Yeah.
He in there.
I feel like if you like him, then you have to like Lance Stevenson.
I like Lance Stevenson in high school and college, and his early years in NBA. I just think he got too caught up in like being like.
I think he thought
funny.
he was him. Yeah, that too. That blowing in the air shit's wild.
He just, I've been there where you just get so caught up in the character of wilding out that you just like, you're tripping.
Tripping.
Like the blowing in the ear, like.
Wild, nigga. That was crazy. That was insane. But hoop-wise, that nigga was like a monster. Like he could do it. I feel like he could do it all. Like he was a defender.
He should still be in the league, bro.
I think he overseas hooping right now.
Don't no NBA player ever want to go overseas, bro.
Kemba Walker just went overseas.
Yeah, I'm saying they don't want to. The NBA, they'll boot you quick, bro.
After his knee started failing him, it was the end of it for Kemba.
Overseas, they have like 4 games a whole season.
Nah, I think they think their schedule is like the equivalent of like
closer to like a college,
high school. I think like
I think
maybe two
like
times a week.
What are you talking about? Like how they
Tuesday, Fridays. I think it's like I could be wrong, but I think like Victor Wembanyama's, he was saying like like in his league or whatever. I think they play like once a week or twice a week or something. They only practice like I feel like twice a day or so. It was like I forgot how they did it, but it was like so kind of laid back and whatever. So I don't know. Maybe that might fare well for like somebody like a Kemba Walker. But first, he's overseas. He gonna go crazy regardless. But then like as far as like the wear and tear on his body, he ain't getting all that. Like as of like you go to like you in the NBA and you're doing back to backs and then you skip it like you get a day of rest and then boom you got another game.
I mean, bro, even like we in 2023. I'm thinking like 2013. Let's say 15.
Yeah.
Bro, on Monday you had to guard D Rose.
Yep.
Friday John Wall. Next Thursday Steph Curry. The next week Chris Paul.
That's
the
tough.
next week you do Michael Conley. And
That's when he was. Yeah, that's Memphis.
Yeah, bro. Like you never get a break. Like your body gonna break.
What's the position you think like would be like you just wouldn't want to play in the league?
Small forward.
Because it's a matchup every night. Like you don't get the rest.
I think of course point guard. But if I had to pick another one, it would definitely be small forward because you're going Paul Pierce, KD, LeBron, Paul George.
That's tough. Kawhi,
wow.
bro, that's tough.
Who we missing? Jason Tatum is a newer one.
Yeah, it's a newer one, but that's still a long night. Like you're gonna be in for like.
Even do you remember Grant Hill when he was with the Suns? Like
yes.
He was okay.
He was okay. Like he got found in youth. They found his knees. He was chilling, but he was still working.
But that point guard position, that's every
night, nigga. You gotta go against somebody that's
Jason Kidd. I think when he was with the Mavericks, like that's not bad.
Yeah, he was wild.
Thomas, the Kings, like, but the point guard position every night you gonna play. It's never gonna be just a night when you just don't have even campaign, bro. Like, yeah, he's not an all-star, but imagine just chasing him, bro.
If I see campaign on if I see campaign, I'm about to do it. If I see campaign on the schedule, I'm like, oh, all right, I'm cool. I'm chilling tonight.
Bro, you don't see how he be getting up the.
I'm chilling. I'm like, all right, Cam. No, but no, that's coming from like depending on who's guarding, like who's playing. Like if I'm like a Steph, all right, cool, whatever. I just run around a couple of times.
I guess, bro.
I was just saying, like you put Cam in the you put Cam in the same.
I'm not joining that, bro. Cameron Payne is all right.
That's it. He's all right. You put him with elite guards, and he's like, oh, you try to sneak in campaign. It ain't even no shot at campaign. Shout out to campaign.
That's a direct shot at campaign.
That's not a direct shot at campaign.
It ain't. That's
that's like me saying. No, that's
you literally said I look at my schedule, I see campaign. I'm gonna be all right.
Yeah, you be all right. You ain't gonna be in trouble, but you ain't gonna be like, oh man, it's a league, so you gotta lock in regardless. But it ain't.
I feel you, man.
I was just saying. Let me know if I'm wrong.
You're very wrong.
What's a player you look at and you like? Let's say you're a star in the league and you just.
What's a player when it's a break time?
Yeah, it's break time.
I respect this player a lot, but Lonzo, just because I know he's not trying to score, so I don't have to really.
We gotta speak about Lonzo too.
What do you mean?
For one, Lonzo clamping niggas.
Sure.
He got did bad in L.A. They did him dirty. Fuck it.
But he's not trying to score. When I'm thinking of.
Because he passed first.
Yeah, so I'm thinking, for me on defense, I get a break tonight.
But that nigga be clanking up threes, bro. Cash and shit. But that's you think he playing in the league again? But they already declared him out for the season again. That's 2 years.
He said clanking up threes, bro. I'm not worried about Alonzo threes.
Yeah, you is.
I mean, I'm not just gonna let him ring them off, but like if he get it up, I'm not gonna look at my mom in the crowd. If I'm guarding Curry and he shoots, I'll look at my mom like you seen that? Like I'm gonna be like I'm gonna look at my mom to see.
Or that look at the crowd like it's the worst thing because you go look to see somebody that you know watching for you.
Yeah, I just want to double confirm.
And you see somebody cooking your ass and you looking to see their face and they like this in the crowd.
Damn, bro.
They looking down at their phones, how you know, like.
Hey, Zion Cole for messing up. Whatever he was doing to that woman, that dude needs to stop.
No, that nigga needs some training, bro. And he needs to get out of New Orleans or he needs to get, like, media trained. He needs to, like.
All them youngins. Victor Wembanyama slapping.
Slapping.
It
Britney
was
Spears.
like a SWAT. It was more like a SWAT.
Ja think he, NBA YoungBoy. Nigga flashing guns. Like, bro.
That dance the Grizzlies had was very hard.
Very tough. But, yeah, them niggas need... Dylan Brooks out here wilding, got exposed in the playoffs, got fucked up by Bron.
Ain't no way the Grizzlies got rid of him. That don't even make sense.
Yeah, him and Houston gonna be cool. He with Ime
cool.
Udoka.
That ain't cool.
They got that nigga a bag too. The Grizzlies was like, yeah, we ain't resigning you no matter what. He picked up $85 million.
He not finna play, bro.
Who? You think they gonna pay a nigga $85 million and he not playing? He's starting. That nigga
so it's Jalen Green, and then what's the other guard they got? They
drafted the twin from the G League.
Oh my!
Overtime league. He didn't come from the G League. He came from overtime league.
They got Jalen Green, the twin, and then they got
Kevin
Josh
Porter.
Christopher.
No, he not. He got traded.
Okay, so
he got traded to Memphis, I think.
Josh, what's the Kevin Porter Jr.
Kevin Porter Jr. Off the bench. He not starting.
Kevin Porter Jr.
And they got Fred VanVleet. Bro.
But where is Dylan Brooks gonna play?
The 3.
And what's bro name they drafted last year? Jabari Smith?
Yeah, he playing the 4 though.
Okay.
They got a roster.
They got too many players that do
They
the
got
same
so much
thing.
firepower, they definitely gonna win 32 games this year. They still gonna be ass. Nah, they might be solid for real. I think they might make the playoffs. I think they might make. These are 2 teams I think gonna make the playoffs. I think the Rockets gonna make the playoffs, and I hope this don't backfire on me because it's gonna look bad. The Rockets. And I don't know if they'll make the playoffs this year, but I think they're going to make a big improvement. The Pistons. in the East. They got Monty Williams. They got solid coach. They got Cade Cunningham back. They got Isaiah Stewart. They got some dogs. They got some.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you my response to that Piston statement.
Bro, they gonna be. I ain't gonna say they nice. I think
That's
they might
saying.
play in. They might be a play-in team.
The only thing I could say to that Piston statement, bro, is thank y'all for tuning in to Black and Boomin Podcast.
Oh my gosh. Sign us off, man.
Bro.
Sign us off, bro.
We'll be back next week with a special guest, a producer. Moy on the beat. So be on the lookout for that. Peace.